Session 27 is the Baboon challenge. Now this is a circuit challenge. The entire session is taken up with this challenge, so there's not a great deal of time pressure with this one, but you do need to be well organised for it, because there's a number of things that are going to come on with the group. If you check your delivery plan with this one, you start in the room, you go to the circuit area, and you come back and finish in the room. Now importantly, jot down the equipment that the team's going to be able to use. Your tribe should use the equipment that's identical for each group. You could have up to 4 groups working with the circuit in this. Every group has the same equipment. That way, there's no complaints of unfairness or whatever. So every group has the same equipment. You'll need to jot it down on the board so they've got that reference when they're going through the first part of this assessment for what they're going to be able to use. Now, the equipment that you'll need to use for each group is a step box, a pair of dumbbells, body pump bar with say 5 kg each side, and some resistance tubing. And that's it. Outside of that, they're body weight exercises. Right, so you write the equipment that they use on the board. The friends then go through and answer questions 1 through to 5. They need to design a 45-minute class inclusive of warm-up and cool down, and they design it to the scenario that you've allocated them. Now there are 4 key scenarios that they can use, and what you'll need to do is number the friends 1, 2, 3, or 4 so that they are working on that key scenario. They'll have the same equipment, but what they do within their session is dependent on whether it's a fitness circuit, more high intensity circuit, or whatever. First section takes about 60 minutes all up, so it's 15 minutes to set it up, go through the things on the board, and then 45 for them to jot through what they need to do. Then when they get into the room, what you're going to do is set them up into their 4 groups. That's assuming you've got a group of say 32 friends. Within each group, there will be the 4 scenarios, and there will be 2 people on each scenario. Now, so that there's not an order effect where scenario 1 gets followed by another person doing scenario 1, we break it up. So go scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, and then repeat it with 1, 2, 3, 4, so the friends are well into the session before they repeat that scenario again. That keeps it nice and fair. The friends set up their area, allocate a key area for them in a way where you can easily check out the room as the friends are going through things. Each friend gets 15 minutes roughly to go through their circuit, and that includes the setup, it includes intro, it includes the running of the circuit itself with demo on display, and it includes the cool down out of it. So you need to see each of those parts, and what you need to do is look at it and determine competency between the groups. At the end, get the friends back into the room, debrief with them, do all of your signing off, and the friends have then finished the Baboon challenge. A session run for Baboon challenge starts with your introduction and your setup. Friends go through questions 1 to 5. Then you take your break. After the break, come back for the practical component. That'll take up to about 90 minutes. Then when you come back to the room, question 7, which is their self-evaluation, followed by the roundup.